Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to the channel, and it's time to do another episode of PSVR Showcase, my weekly show in which we're looking at all the upcoming PlayStation VR and PlayStation VR 2 VR games. Now listen, the last episode, even though I said it's weekly show, the last episode of PSVR Showcase itself was published on 25th of July last year, because for a while I've been covering other headsets, but because of lack of time and my love for PSVR, back to basics, basically back to the good old days. So this is episode 100, believe it or not, and even though PSVR, very old headset now, by any means, it's not bad at all, and it's got still some cool games coming. So we're starting from Shadow Point. Now this used to be an Oculus exclusive, and it is a story-driven puzzle game. When you're doing a lot of puzzles, that's the meaning, and that is the message. It's been developed by CodeSync, a very well-known studio. The last game, Jurassic World, quite well received, the VR version. That one is only exclusive to Quest, but Shadow Point, you know what, looking good, so I'd be keen to check it out.
I know you have questions, but understand Laura McCabe is still alive. Bring her home.
Next time on Renner.
Crackdown started sooner than we thought. Bugs are out in full force.
This is crazy, Vice. All our friends?
And now another game. This is Runner with some new trailer coming to PlayStation VR 2, procedurally generated world, tons of different enemies, and also freedom of controlling your bike. It's not on rails by any means, and it's looking good, and it's looking like it's gonna have a lot of content and got very nice retro anime vibes. And here we have the release date trailer for Transformers Beyond Reality. The game is only 19 days away. I know, you're gonna say it's on rails, Paul, and yes, I know, but never mind, because still, for me, it's Transformers, and I want to see it in VR, so hey, I take that.
Impressive tactics, but they won't save you.
From the developers of the I Expect You to Die 1 and 2, and also Until You Fall, coming Amoung Us VR port. Yes, they're doing it, it is happening, there is no release date yet. All we've got is this little teaser that plays in the background, but all of that is enough anyway. Now coming to all the headsets, PC, Quest, but also good old PlayStation VR. Many fans of this game, so you shall be happy about that one. And now coming to PlayStation VR eventually is Everslaught, still in early access, one of my favorite VR games to play lately, of course as of now only on PC. But the developer said that yes, it's coming to PlayStation VR. I think he actually said this gen PSVR, but of course it would be nice to see it on PSVR too, because of the tracking and better controllers and everything. But I tell you what, this game is well worth waiting for.
Emptiness remains. Come back, O Radiant One. Come back.
Now, something for fans of RPGs and also Skyrim. This is Return to Nangrim. You're gonna love it, looks like it. Coming to Flat and VR, and also it's gonna have PSVR 2 port as well. So it's gonna be like a cross-gen VR game. This is the latest video the developer published. That kind of explain you the lore of the game, because the scope of this lore and the size of the world itself looks like it's going to be massive.
About to begin. Let's kick things off with an overview. The world's name, Arafin, means Land of the Mortals. It's composed of the two words Ara, meaning earth or land, and Fin, meaning finite or mortal in Evensak. Evensak, also called the language of the gods or early Elvish, is the oldest form of Elvish tongue. Arafin is a diverse world inhabited by many creatures as well as several civilized races. Created by the four gods, each of them worshipped by their associated race, the life of Arafin balances between a rich variety of people. In this video, you will learn the most important information about those races. First, there are the dwarfs, a nation of talented craftsmen and treasurers, always happy to share a mug of Boredyal, which is the dwarven beer they are just as proud of as of their great forges. While some of the dwarfs' nations inhabit the Midlands, most of them live in the northern mountains. They are regarded as the most technologically developed civilization of the four. Interestingly enough, in the dwarfs' language Hilduir, there is no difference between the words man and beard. One of the oldest dwarven families are the Stonebeards. Their well-equipped armies are among the most powerful of all Arafin. The warriors of the Stonebeards wear armor of the same weight as small horses. Then we have the elves, immortal people living close to nature and taking care of all life forms, from the greatest to the smallest. All of the elves in Arafin speak the elven language, Valdrilish. Since elves are immortal, the language has seen very little change over the many years it existed. It's in direct ancestry of Evensak, which is considered the first language of Arafin, though it isn't spoken anymore. One of the most influential groups of the elves are the people of Valdril. Although they're prudent and peaceful, they're equipped with a large and powerful army to protect their beloved island, Kiril Barith. The humans are people characterized by their adaptability, diversifying their skills according to their environment. Humans speak several different languages. Although Tirudish is the language of old nobility and aristocracy, in the north humans speak Nur, while southern humans speak the language of Minas. One of the most important kingdoms of the humans is the kingdom of Ashgard, in the northwest of Arafin. It is the largest among the northern people, and they share a good friendship with the northern dwarfs. At last, we have the Uturi, tribes of blood and war driven by their hatred for the other races of Arafin, as well as their gods. They speak Omturu, a simple language with only basic vocabulary. However, the language has its own words for killing using different weapons and objects. A written form of Omturu doesn't exist since the Uturi people only trust spoken words as they cannot be faked. The clan of the Gordiku is considered to be the most dangerous of Utursgard. It's commanded by a chieftain who earned his rank by defeating and killing his predecessor. We hope that you've enjoyed your first step into the world of Arafin and feel prepared for the return to Nangrim. To not miss out on future dives into the lore of the world, feel free to subscribe to Psychoforge and hit the notification bell. See you next time.
Okay, that's it for today. Let me know in the comment section which games you are most excited for, and of course big shout out to all the patrons. And that's it, bye.